Hi, my name's Robert Gale. I'm the third generation to farm this land on the South Downs here. We're members of the Arran to Ada Farmers Group. We're farming about 250 acres and that's mainly beef and arable. We grow barley for malting, that goes to local breweries, and beef goes up to an abattoir in Guildford, and then the meat's distributed out to supermarkets all around the south of England. About 12 years ago we built a holiday cottage on the farm, and that's kind of progressed. We've now got 6 holiday cottages and 4 pods and a shepherd's hut, and it's a really nice thing to bring people from all around the world onto the farm to enjoy it and just take in the South Downs National Park. We put a pond in. It's kind of like a combination of two things really. We're creating a wildlife habitat for maybe greater crested newts. We've seen swallows going in on it already, and we're also doing some flood mitigation work where we've directed water that was heading to the lower parts of the valley bottoms down to the pond to prevent flooding. All the trees and hedges we planted are also another part of flood mitigation. They basically slow the run-up of the water off. The volumes of rain we're getting nowadays are huge with the climate change. It's good to create a barrier to slow that water down and hold it back. To make a real impact, if you get people together, you're going to do things on a much bigger scale. It's going to be a lot more beneficial to the landscape. It's nice to get together and meet other farmers, and it's nice to be with positive-minded people that think the same as we do, that we're all trying to do our bit. You know, we're obviously focused on food production, but the people in the group are really focusing hard now on the habitat production and the environment that we're working in. We're slowly changing the methods in which we farm. We're becoming more friendly to the environment. We're using less artificial fertilisers. We're using more organic manure, organic matter. We're learning, there's so much to learn about the way the planet works and how we look after it and how we also farm it to produce enough food to feed the nation. When people come to the farm, people are getting a chance to see all the things we are doing with the tree planting, the beehives, the pond, and I just think it's really educational for people to start learning about the fact that farmers are doing a lot more than just producing food on the land. We're also doing our bit for the environment and trying to do our best to save the planet. We're fortunate enough to be in the South Downs National Park. It's just a stunning landscape to work in. My job varies all the time, we're never doing the same thing as a farmer. We're always moving on to the next season, the next job. We're just really, really lucky to live in such a beautiful place.